Hi, my name is Leslie Aririguzo. I'm a senior at Michigan State, and I wrote a piece called Ruby, which was inspired by Rudy Bridges. And it was a piece that I felt was important to get out there because I feel not enough people know about her story. And so I wrote my story to share hers. The Pledge of Allegiance. With its cheers of boasted liberty, swelled national vanity, bloated celebrations for the world's greatest nation. For some, the anthem reminds them this is the land of the free and the home of the brave. But for others, it's the land of the thieves and the home of the slaves. Blood-soaked whips in back fields ripped flesh off back of bones, while Jefferson, snug at home, penned all men equal. So forcing Rudy Bridges to sing that tune in her first grade classroom could be seen as disrespectful. But she does use her voice. Every sunrise on that hostile walk to school, she sings the songs her father sings to her each night that make her promise to always stride with her chin touching the sky. Told her, the hope of a nation is aligned with your spine. Blessings illuminate from your smile, almost like a deity is balanced on your jaw. So I pray you don't fall, march tall, little angel. He said, even when they try to handcuff your tongue and teeth to arrest your speech, shout the keys, sing like those words slide under deaf ears, still overheard, yet some days even Ruby can't hear over the slurs. Tongues spitting shards of glass trying to pierce her glow, spiked pupils wishing that looks could kill. That their cutting stares could sever that brown girl's shins so she'd stop strolling into the white classrooms at will while 2 streets past the hill, fire hoses attempt to wash away blackness as if underneath the brown skin are white bodies hostage. So yeah, sometimes Ruby would forget the lyrics. Sometimes fear would crawl up the back of that innocent child's skull. Sometimes she would pause in awe as she saw the black dolls they hung from nooses. But she kept walking because she vowed to never miss a step. When Dad said, Ruby, march hard, her shoes hadn't softened since. But her feet look rough. There are corns. For every corner, someone shouted out nigger, and her soles are calloused for every step after that before someone else spat, send that burnt monkey back to the zoo. So when I say to you, her soul is calloused. Every sunset, she has to be retaught those lyrics. And for the other brown children, intimidated into believing integration is a death sentence. May the placenta of revolutionary women nurture the young until they're floating in insights inside the wombs of evolution, so the revolution gets their contribution the day that they are born. Birth soldiers willing to march in Birmingham behind Martin's hope and Asada's quotes until they reach the Capitol and grow Washington like corn and ribs until our share of equality is more than 3/5, because until we are whole, how can we pledge allegiance when separate but equal remains intact? How can we pledge allegiance when peaceful sit-ins become vicious attacks? And as long as Rudy Bridges can't walk to school without watching her back, how can she pledge allegiance to a red, white, and bruised flag?